I can't pass that up. I was telling Dennis, like, no, sweetie, I have to go. I'm sorry. Yeah. I have to do this. This is the Mecca. This is like reaching this.
What was the best party?
The fucking New Heights party. It was the best, dude. And I may be biased because New Heights is New Heights, but we had everybody that I could have ever wanted to come through. We got to play some fucking arcade games. I never get around arcade games enough. Like I left that party being like, man, I wish I could just play a few more games. Like, why did they have to just end the night like that? You're right. Everybody that was there were so many incredible people. I don't even want to start listing them just because it's like, where do you stop and where do you start? Yeah. But it was star-studded. It was a ton of people that helped put the show on. Shout out to everyone in the New Heights production and with Wondery and Amazon. And it was awesome on every single level. And we had a blast. Oh, best place you chugged a beer, dude. You were all over the place. Listen, I like going to places whenever we get into these cities and checking things out and getting a good feel and doing the tourist thing, and had an idea I'm going to drink a beer at all these places like that I've always wanted to visit and be at and have a beer at. So, we avoided getting any fines for open containers because I just drink them as fast as possible before the cops can show up. And then it's, so we're just having a good time. All right, now. This jacket that I wore to the night's party is from a store called Love on Hate. Got to shout them out over in the Hate District of San Francisco, where the hippie movement basically started with the Grateful Dead, Janis Joplin. Yeah, man, a lot of freaking awesome. Oh yeah, man, pretty cool. It's a tie-dye shop. Apparently, will always be a tie-dye shop. I love some good tie-dye, man. The thing is epic. San Francisco was an awesome city. Probably drank about 60 to 70 beers throughout the whole week. So. Gonna recharge it. Had a blast. Did you DJ anywhere? No, I'm not a DJ quite yet, but I am a like proud supporter of DJs everywhere. I am a big music guy, and I'll go everywhere. I saw two of my favorites over in Loud Luxury at the Tight Ends of Friends party with George and Claire, and hung out with the Chainsmokers. Saw my guy Disco Lines. Did you see Shabuzi? I did. I dapped up Shabuzi. He came over to the hotel. I was like, I was just with your brother. I'm like, oh, okay, dope. So it was like a drive-by dap up, man. Love you. Yeah. You're the best. Yeah. And kept it moving, man. But Shabuzi's fucking awesome, dude. Yeah. It was I felt like that's 90% of my conversations at the Super Bowl. I never get a fucking good, like, hang with anybody. Even if I've known you my entire life, it's always just like a quick, like, how are things? Well, great. We got to catch up. I got to keep moving. And it's the worst. There's a lot of, but it was awesome to see them. And, I ended up catching Stapleton live, man. That was the coolest performance I think I've ever seen at a Super Bowl. Seeing Stapleton in person in a venue like that, it was I don't want to say it was intimate, but whoever's event that was, which I just showed up because it was Chris Stapleton, but whoever's event that was fucking, they played it perfectly. Stapleton went up there and fucking rocked the stage as he always does. It was just such a vibe, man. Like Travis finally appeared on Not Gonna Lie. That's right. Kylie Kelce's podcast, Not Gonna Lie. Trav, how was it? Not gonna lie. It was kind of more fun talking to her than you. I'm not gonna lie. Not surprising. I understand why you married her a long time ago, but she asked me one question that was like, I sat there and I thought about it, and I wish I would have answered it better. My first impressions of her were that she was such a sweetheart. And I said this at your guys' wedding when I did the wedding speech, but I was like, she is such a sweetheart. She's so nice. She is. But I was like, you don't just win Jason's love. And you don't win him over in terms of like doing things, getting him to do the things that you want him to do, like be a like respectable human being. You don't do those kind of things by just being a sweetheart. So I knew there was an underlining like toughness to her that I hadn't. And then we went to the shore, and she started talking butter. She started water. She started talking. I can't even fucking do the Philly accent like it needs to be done. But I saw her in her element, and that's where I knew. I was like, oh, she's got him wrapped up around her finger. This dude is lost in the song. He doesn't know anything but Kai. And from that point on, it's just been that. And I've loved having her as a sister-in-law. And it's been so cool to see her take off in her own right And not gonna lie, it was a fucking blast, dude.
That's awesome. Yeah, dude, the episode turned out great. You and Kai's chemistry and anything that you do, you just like have like I'm serious. You guys have a great relationship, man.
The second child's the best, dude.
No doubt.
We relate. We relate.
Well, you also admitted that you have never read a rundown, which I'm sure the producers of the show love that. They were very appreciative.
What's a rundown?
Alrighty. Kylie also adopted an otter in your name, apparently. Something I didn't even know.
Uncle Trav's over there in the Philly Zoo, man. We got to get over there, man. I got to meet this, I think it's a wild or like a great river otter. I forget the actual name of this otter. It's not the otter that's in my dreams, but it is an honor to be a part of the Philly Zoo like that. So I got to get over there and say what's up.
We'll get over there next time you come into town. That'd be a great out of the house segment. We also got to talk about Travis dominating in front of thousands of people over at the Waste Management.
Dominating.
Yeah, I mean, at least on hole 16, we don't need to look at all the other stuff. The biggest hole in the whole freaking thing, the part 3 in front of the grandstands. Thousands of people's eyes are on Travis Kelce.
It felt like I was walking into the Coliseum. There's like a little tunnel, and I got a cool video. Chris Pearson was kind of following us around, and he got a cool video of us like walking into it. Dude, it is such an epic, like, you have to do it. Golf lovers everywhere. You have to go to this hole. The 16th hole at Waste Management and at the Phoenix Open is unbelievable. It's such a unique like experience, and honestly, it's not just the 16th hole; it's the 17th and 18th. Is how you finish it off. It's like nothing I've ever been a part of in my life. But you walk into that 16th hole, it's an arena. It's an arena of just people that will either boo you or get hype or get excited over like you getting close to the fucking pin. I was in my element. You give me a bunch of drunk people with an opportunity to get them fired up. I feel like that's like my home. That's like my home. And I felt very comfortable. I will say this though. My caddy, Patrick Bacon, he's taking a lot of credit for this. I went last. Everybody that went had the number, was short. They all went short. And I'm looking at this too, and I'm like questioning in my mind, should I club up or should I just trust my strength over theirs? Like I'm in my head about this. And Patrick Bacon comes up to me and says, "Hey, what do you got in your hand? You should probably rethink this and go get a club up." And not that I wasn't already thinking that, but he gave me the reassurance. So I'll give Patty Bakes the whole, he called me off and told me to club up. I'll give him the compliment there, but he's taking full credit for it.
Yeah,
talking to anybody.
He's not shying away from talking about it.
Know, which he should. That's what caddies do. You know what I mean? They're part of it. It's a team game.
Well, I don't think a lot of caddies do take credit, but Bacon does for sure.
It was a 150 shot or 155, whatever it is. And I went from holding a pitching wedge to holding a 9-iron, and the 9-iron stuck 2 feet from it. And when I tell you, I stood over the ball for I don't even know how long. Somebody sent me a video, and I was staring at the ball this long. I don't remember doing that.
Dude, it's intimidating. It really puts it into perspective for like these guys like Rory and these guys making these like putts to win the entire tournament, and way more is at stake. That's got to be crazy.
That wasn't even the hardest part.
Oh, what was the hardest part?
Standing over the 2-foot putt.
That's what I'm saying.
Was the hardest part. Dude, though, when I was back there holding the 9-iron, I'm like, I'm just going to give this thing a fucking run and throw it up there. And that thing fucking drew over. I felt like I hit it further up in the air than I hit it further in distance. That thing went high. That thing went so fucking high in the air. The first thing the guy on the mic that was doing the entire 16th hole, he was introducing everybody. As soon as I hit it, he was like, "Whoa, look at that. That thing went high up in the air." Everybody's like waiting for that thing to fucking come down. And then it just stuck. It didn't do much after it hit, and it was perfect, man. So
are you saying you probably actually hit the wrong club? You probably hit it a couple grooves high, which made it actually the right club.
It was the perfect club.
All right.
I didn't catch any grass. That thing was teed up just a little bit, and I hit it smooth, and it was so much fun just being at that event, though. I got to hang with Scotty Scheffler. I got to hang with Brooks Koepka. Shout out to Brooks for being such a good dude and being back into the madness. And Scotty, he was over there with his kid, and it was such a fucking unique event. And these pro-ams are so fucking cool. And I had that as a bucket list item in my mind of like, yeah, there's unbelievable courses all over the world. But if I could ever get a shot at the 16th hole at Waste Management, I can't pass that up. I was telling Dennis, like, no, sweetie, I have to go. I'm sorry. Yeah. I have to do this. This is the Mecca. This is like reaching the Super Bowl of like golf world. And it didn't disappoint. Waste Management crowd is so fucking, they're so lit and so excited and so there for those moments that it didn't disappoint, man. It was so much fun.
Well, that's awesome, brother. It was an incredible shot. I loved watching every bit of it. Where do you think it ranks in your athletic achievements of all time?
I mean, it's number one in my golf achievements for sure.
Ladies and gentlemen, what I'm about to share will leave you stunned. After the golf show, Travis Kelce revealed something no one saw coming. He admitted that he had to beg Taylor Swift. Yes, beg her. Just to let him go party. Imagine that. One of the biggest NFL stars, standing there, pleading for permission like a teenager asking for a late-night pass. But why? What was so important about this party that Travis couldn't resist, and what made Taylor hesitate? As the golf show wrapped up, Travis was buzzing with energy. The crowd, the spotlight, the adrenaline, it was all too much to simply call it a night. He wanted to celebrate, to let loose, to be with his friends. But Taylor, calm and composed, had other thoughts. She wasn't against fun, but something about that moment made her pause. Travis described how he leaned in, almost whispering, "Please, just this one time. Let me go." And the way Taylor looked at him, it wasn't anger, it wasn't disapproval, it was something far more complicated. Fans are now speculating. Was Taylor protecting him from the chaos of the night? Was she worried about the headlines, the cameras, the endless scrutiny that follows them everywhere? Travis said it felt like a test, a moment where he had to prove how badly he wanted it. He wasn't just asking. He was pleading, promising, bargaining. And Taylor's silence in that moment was louder than any words. Finally, Travis revealed. Taylor gave her answer. But it wasn't a simple yes or no. It was a condition, a challenge, something that made Travis stop in his tracks. He didn't share every detail, but he hinted that Taylor wanted reassurance, proof that he could handle the spotlight without letting it spiral out of control. And that twist, that unexpected demand, is what fans can't stop talking about. So here's the real suspense. Did Travis get his night of freedom, or did Taylor's condition change everything? The way he told the story, you could feel the tension, the push and pull of love, fame, and trust. It wasn't just about a party. It was about power, respect, and the delicate balance in one of the world's most watched relationships. And that's why this revelation has left fans on edge, wondering what really happened after the golf show, and what it means for Travis and Taylor moving forward.